next technique is called shielding hammer. Now when you learn this technique, I don't want you to be misled thinking that the shield, it is the block, but I'm very concerned here. A lot of people think, well, if I put a block up, I just have to shield myself, and there's more to it than that. That block has got to be supported, and that block should be as equal to a strike, okay? Now I'll show you what I mean with the help of Clyde. Thank you, Clyde. Now this is a counter for a hooking or a left roundhouse punch. We'll use it for a left roundhouse punch in here. Clyde has his guard up, okay? I'm feet together. He begins to shoot his move. I drop back to a right neutral bow. Now you see how his weight came forward because he is committed to the action, all right? Now that's what I'm talking about. You've got to deal with that, and it's not enough just to shield yourself. That shield has got to become a strike. Now, shoot your punch. Okay, give me a stronger punch, okay? Now, as we move in, bam, this becomes the strike right here, okay? That's actually a shield, but we call it a strike as well. Hook it around a little more, they can see it coming. Bam, that's the first move. The next thing that's going to come towards me is not just the fist, but his nose, because I'll tell you why. This is what people do when they punch like that. They wind up, then they wind up, and why they do, they dip the head in prior to the next punch. It's because of that we're going to take advantage of it. So we're going to go from the first move right there to the bridge of the nose as he dips his head in. Bam! We're going to bust the nose. Now that's going to turn him, and if he's still on his feet, his body's going to be at a 45-degree angle here. All right? When that body turns at a 45, we're going to fit the elbow. This is going to roll off his nose. The elbow is going to roll in. We're going to shuffle forward with a push drag into the solar plexus. The body is not going to be like this when you hit it. That's why when you dummy up for these techniques, you have to dummy up properly. Let's take the punch again. So we have 1, 2, 3. Okay, now I broke it up into steps. And what's really happening is that as soon as this hits, you collapse that elbow, and the shuffle puts the power behind it. Now you can compare the elbow strike to a plane going off the deck of an aircraft carrier. It has its own power, but it's not enough to get off the deck. The deck's too short. So they have a catapult, where you can compare the catapult to your shuffle. All right? Let's do it again, slow. Here's the block. Left hand is up checking. I'm in a right neutral bow. I break the nose with a right inward hammer fist. I begin my shuffle. Now, for a beginning student, I like him to bring it back a little bit so he can feel the travel of that elbow strike. As you get more adept, you hit and just slip it. Boom! And two things can happen. Not only that, but you can get an eye rake as I just did, and an elbow at the same time. Good, thank you, Clyde.